Hi, and welcome to Blue's Garden. Very busy week. I made some raspberry jam. Show you the process of how I collect it all summer, but then freeze some, keep some fresh, freeze some, keep some fresh. Made a bunch of raspberry jam. A little later on, I did some composting again. Let's take a little tour outside in the garden and take a last look, see what's out there. I also did some planting indoors, finally, and I did some real work too, my regular job, which was kind of fun, interesting looking thing. Take a quick look at that in the middle there too. Let's take a look and see what we did. Making some raspberry jam. This is my process of my raspberry bush. I go through, when I bring a bowl inside, sort through what's good and what's really bad, I'll toss. Last picking, which is yesterday, that stuff on the left. And on the right is the stuff that's good, or still good. Anything that is left over from yesterday or salvageable, I will freeze, and then all the fresh stuff keep in the fridge. We'll eat it fresh. Freeze everything, and when I eventually collect enough of it, I will have it all frozen, take it out sometime in October, and make a batch of raspberry jam. On the left there is a pineapple stuffing that I made for a side dish for something we were eating. So, bunch of raspberry jams that I made recently. I didn't think I was getting any. The half pints, forgot about my sous chef, Tucker, who assists whenever I'm in the kitchen cooking. So I will label up with the custom Blue's Garden labels. And these raspberry jams, all of the half pints, these little half pints will usually end up being gifts for people. And I will keep the pints, and we'll use that here in the house. At the end of the season, there's probably about 3 foot less in height of raspberries, and then I'll do another trim in the spring. Fall, a big part of fall for me is making compost. Fall is a big time. Fall cleanup is a big time for me and the compost bins. Run the lawnmower over the leaves outside on the lawn, and then any dead plants that are not diseased will go in the compost bins. The right one, barely out of the view, has been going for 6 months, and that left one is stuff that I will use in the fall, next fall. The real world and my real job. Those of you that know me know that I actually do lighting, sound, and video for corporate events, and this was a fundraiser for Mass General Hospital, their children's. They had a storybook ball theme, and train tracks, little toys everywhere, games, just a fundraiser to raise money to help little kids at the Mass General Brigham Hospital. It was a fun event. We raised a lot of money for a very good cause. As much fun as my real job is, and it is, believe me. I mean, there are long hours and 18-hour days and whatever, but as much fun as it is, anytime I can get out into the garden is a good time. And really, this is one of the last times I can get out and really enjoy it before it gets to be too cold. I'm going to give you a quick tour, see what's left, pick some surprises, pick things clean. Outdoors, last of the tomatoes. I'm just picking some green, not anywhere near ripe. They're actually brandywine yellow. These are leeks, which I am not picking. They are, garlic is planted all around them, but these are some green onion, bunching onion, Tokyo long white bunching onion, and last of the bunching onion. I often just throw them in extra bags I have. A surprise little shallot I found. A potato that I forgot I had grown. These are also the brandywine yellow over there in the corner. The carrot, which I will clean out by Thanksgiving, will be the last time I harvest. What was left of the squash, the butternut, that one that was there, that's going to get. A couple of things, bins of lettuce, some of which are no longer there. I've used them since. A red romaine, a red leaf romaine. This one was used the other day. Some strawberries that I have, they're more of alpine. As my time outside in the garden winds down, I actually don't stop gardening. I ramp up my time indoors in my garden. All winter long for me, I grow my lettuces, baby greens, some spinach and arugula, as well as a bunch of herbs indoors. There's plenty for me to do. So let's take a look at what goes on indoors under my grow lights. Tons of tasks indoors. One of the things is to clean up some of the garlic that was drying, trim off any of the roots, save the ones that can be saved. The decent cloves heads that are in good shape, I'll save. Any of the cloves that aren't, I may dehydrate and dry and make garlic powder. Some parsley and oregano growing. And I mentioned that it is time to get seeding indoors. First thing I'm going to do is I use some of the outdoor soil, reuse some of my garden soil. That stuff goes on the bottom of any of my lettuce growing trays and pots. And then I will top it off with some seed starter on top. And this is one of the lettuces I'm starting. It's a butterhead, and I will seed liberally. I will start lettuces probably from here on out about every 3 weeks, different lettuces. And I'll do a mix of romaine lettuce, bib lettuce, some butterhead, water in once everything's in there. The bottom soil is pretty wet. This top stuff is a little hydrophobic, but it'll soak through eventually, and then I should be in good shape. This is the grow lights shelf. Bottom is where the lettuce is growing, and then I have some potatoes on storage. And I'll give you a tour indoors, the canning area and some of the stuff that's there. I have another bin of potatoes stored somewhere. Relatively short week, busy work week for me, so not as much time in the garden. I have on deck a bunch of videos on the making of how I made my raspberry jam, how I made my blueberry jam, the lemon lavender jam. I made some applesauce, some cranberry and some plain applesauce, cranberry applesauce and just a regular applesauce with a little bit of cinnamon in it. So I have some of those coming up. I also I'll give you a tour indoors of my canning area and also the grow lights, how I set them up. But that's all to come. Plenty of time to do that. There'll be plenty of cold days and nights when going outdoors is not a good thing. So looking forward to getting through the bulk of my busy month of November for work. Hopefully my beloved Bruins will stay healthy and continue to play well. And hopefully I can give you guys a tour of the garden. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's important to me. If you've watched this far, you know what I'm going to say. You liking, sharing, subscribing, that helps me grow, and that helps you grow. Thank you very much.